Welcome back, guys. It's SPT Killerwood. My name is Jason, coming back at you again with another PS4 pickups haul. This is episode number 2. I hope you checked out episode 1 or either possibly my previous collection videos that I showed my collection at the time. I try to do this video maybe once every 2 weeks. It gives me time to get some games so that way I can bring them to you and show you what I have. This is going through Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, Letgo, eBay, the dreaded GameStop. Just anywhere really where I can pick up some games. And, what I try to do is, mainly like OfferUp, Letgo, and Facebook. I try to find like bundle deals, that people have like multiple games, preferably like, anywhere from like 5 to 10 games. And I try to get them at a good price. Whether it's I've got doubles, whether there's doubles in that stack or if it's games that I already have, then I can easily just turn around and reflip those games back and try to basically come out with getting the games that I want for either next to nothing or free. So this past week, some of that kind of happened, and I'll go along over it. I will go over it as I come to them. But yeah, so I hope everybody's having a good day. I know it's a little rainy here where I'm at, but it might not be rainy where you are, but nonetheless, let's get started. First up, we have Agents of Mayhem, from the creators of Saints Row, Violation, whatever you want to call it. The game didn't really get too good reviews, but I got this game for like $8 or $9. So, you know what? I'll give it a go. I'll play it and try to hopefully get the platinum on it. But I'm not expecting very much out of it, for the bad reviews that it got. So, but it is what it is. Next up is a game that I got sealed. I believe I got this one on eBay for, I think it was like $3 or $5, a couple dollars shipping. It's still sealed. It is the Awesome Knots Assemble. It's another Sedesco game. Sad part is, listen, the disc is loose inside the case. I don't really want to open it up just yet, even though it's got this stupid clearance sticker on it. I don't know where maybe that could have came from, but yeah, I mean, it's another Sedesco game. Like I said before, I'm trying to collect them all. So if I find Sedesco games, I'll pick them up. And I don't know if I'll open that one up just to put the disc back where it goes or, just leave it the way it is, because it'll be sitting on my shelf. So it's not like it's going to be really moving around. Next up, I got this game from Best Buy. Quite a couple games that I got that I'm going to show you came from Best Buy, in their little $20 clearance. But it is the Batman Return to Arkham. I actually had this game when it first came out and never did play it. It was still sealed when I got it, and I wound up returning it. because I've played them both, both the games that comes on this, Arkham Asylum and, was it Arkham City? I played both of them on PS3. Love the games, awesome games. So, I was like, what, Best Buy has them for $20, and GameStop's still trying to charge like $30 used. So, I got it from Best Buy for $20. I was trying to find some copies of it on eBay, and literally for what, for like $3 or $4 more, I could have just got a brand new sealed copy for the prices that I seen going on eBay. So, a lot of them was like in auctions where you had to sit here and wait, 5 or 6 days. And sometimes I'm impatient, sometimes I'm not, but I guess on that occasion I felt impatient, so I didn't feel like waiting. Next up is another game that I got when it first came out, but then, wound up trading it in, and that was Bloodborne. This was in one of the bundle deals that I got on either OfferUp or Letgo or something. So basically this game was free. But yeah, Bloodborne is an awesome game. I got a plat on it as well. Next up is a game that I just got back in my collection, just to have. I doubt I ever intend on playing it again, but that is Destiny 1. Found a really good copy. It's clean mint, it looks like it's brand new. So I think this one was like, $3, $3 or $4. But yeah. Another game that I got off eBay was Geometry Wars Evolved. It's still sealed. Actually, excuse me, Geometry Wars 3. Geometry Wars Dimensions 3 Evolved. Whatever. You can see it right there. Geometry Wars 3 Dimensions Evolved. I think this game was, I think I paid like $6 or so for it. It wasn't much. There was a couple games that I got off eBay from a seller that actually lives locally here where I live. Once I seen where he was from, I just sent a message like, hey man, can we just meet up? You're like not even 10 minutes down the road. So, that way it saved him on shipping. It saved me from having to pay shipping, and got my games that way. Next up is Just Cause 3. I actually had this game when it first came out as well. So I'm just trying to add it back to the collection. Got the platinum on this as well. Didn't care too much for all those damn stunt challenges. Those ones in those wingsuits were a pain in the ass. But yeah, Just Cause 3 was a good game. Sadly from what I'm hearing, it's not as good, but I'll still play it. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna I'll show this anyway. Next up is the Lego Jurassic World. Now this is kind of weird because like the seller I got this from on eBay. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me hold this to the side and I'll show you what else I got because there's kind of a story behind that. Next up is the Lego Marvel Avengers. Got a platinum on this. Got a platinum on that Jurassic World. I got platinums on all the Lego games that I get, besides the ones that I haven't played yet. But yeah, just getting it back for the collection. So Lego Marvel Avengers. Another one I picked up over last weekend, I believe it was the new one, the Lego Movie 2, the video game. I guess my dog, he's over there dreaming, barking in his sleep. This game just came out. I think it was like $40 or something, brand new. But GameStop already had a used copy of it, and with my 20% discount from the Elite status, I think I got this for like $26. So went in, just scooped it up. The reviews aren't that great for it, but I get all the Lego games. So all right. Next up is the Lego Star Wars Force Awakens. Now here's where the story about this Jurassic World comes into play. Okay, so the seller that I got this game from had this game, okay? And I purchased this game, the one that, the Star Wars. So when I got the game in the mail, it was this game, the Jurassic World. Now, yes, it was the wrong game, but at the same time, I actually bid on both games because they were like in auctions, and I lost out on the Jurassic World, but I won the Star Wars. So when it came in the mail, I got Jurassic World. Now, at this point, you're thinking, okay, well, you got the wrong game. That's not what you won. That's true. It ain't. I could have easily contacted the seller and said, hey, man, you shipped me the wrong game, and probably whoever won this game probably got the Star Wars. But in my mind, I'm thinking, you know what? It was like $8. I didn't feel like having to deal with sending it all back. I haven't heard from the seller, so I just went ahead and left positive feedback because I needed both games to begin with. So the same day that I got this one in the mail, I went back and found another seller that has this one, wound up buying that one as well. So it is what it is. I mean, the seller made a mistake. I don't know if the other recipient on the other end from the Star Wars is complaining they didn't get the Jurassic World, but who knows? All I know is I got both of them now, so it's just the way it goes, man. Now, if it would have been something completely off the wall that I would not have wanted, then yeah, I would have been definitely getting in touch with them. But since I wanted both of them, I just left it as it is. I didn't hear anything from him, so it is what it is. Next up, I got the Lego Worlds. So I believe now the only one that I need is the Lego Dimensions, and I think I'll have all the Lego games that's been made for PS4 so far. I haven't played this one. I heard it's a lot like Minecraft. You can build your Lego worlds, and so I don't know. I might give it a whirl. See how it goes. Next up, another game that I got from the Best Buy for $20 was the Onimusha Warlords. You don't really see this game very much. I mean, I don't really know how many copies was printed or whatever, but I went ahead and just got it now. You know, I mean, it's $20. You know, this might be a game, you know, on down the road that, you know, you might not be able to find. So, or it might be a little bit higher in price. You know what I'm saying? So I just went ahead and scooped it up at Best Buy for $20. You know, that's what it goes for. So, you know. Next up is the Technomancer. You know, I paid like $8 or $9 for this. Wasn't much. Haven't played it yet, so heard it was a pretty good game. It was kind of an under-the-radar game. Wasn't too bad. So, you know, whenever I get some free time and, you know, get some time to play some of these games, you know what I'm saying, I'll get to it. Another game I got from Best Buy for $20 was the Uncharted Lost Legacy. You know, I've been meaning to try to get this game, and I should have got this game last year on Black Friday when it was like $10, and I just didn't get it for whatever reason. But yeah, the Uncharted Lost Legacy, finally just went in and scooped it up. So I definitely will play that one though, because I've played all the other ones. Another game that I got in that bundle deal that I have was the WWE 2K16. You know, I don't collect the sports games, or at least not right now, just because I have limited amount of space to put my games. You know, I'm actually in the process of trying to get some more shelving, some more shelves and stuff bought, because, you know, my games right now are, you know, it's growing very, very rapidly. So maybe down the road, you know, when like the sports games are really cheap, you know, then I'll just go and like try to mass scoop up all of them for the low. But right now, I just don't really want to buy sports games. But this one was in the bundle that I got. So as of right now, this is the only sports game that I have. I mean, if you want to consider this sports, it's sports entertainment. So I guess it's theoretically sports. At least that's what it's classified as. Next up is the Yokus Island Express. I have no clue what this is. I'm assuming it's a platforming game. It was really cheap, $7 or $8. So I picked it up. All right, next up is some more games that I got in a bundle deal. But we have the Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Yeah, I've done kind of fell out of playing Call of Duty, but, you know, it was part of the bundle deal, so jumped on it. But yeah, I got Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, also included in that was the Crew. Yeah, so the Crew. Probably won't ever play that. I got the Evil Within. You know, I've been wanting this game. I wish it would have had the slipcover, but you know, I'll definitely be looking for one of those down the road, because, you know, you see them all the time at GameStop. Sometimes they have the slipcovers, and so I'll find a way to get the slipcover. But yeah, the Evil Within. Now I just got to get the second one. Another game that was in that bundle that I got off eBay was Far Cry Primal in the GameStop pre-made case. You know, these god-awful cases. This is the only GameStop case in my collection, and it will not be like that very soon, because as soon as I find the actual case, this case will be thrown in the trash. So for now, it'll stay in there, but I will have the original case. Also included in that bundle was the Last of Us. I know I kind of caught a little slack in my collection video where I showed all my games. And, you know, somebody's like, why don't you have Last of Us? I did have it when it first came out, and I traded it in. You know, I've also played this game on PS3. But I got it in the bundle deal, so it was really cheap. So, you know, finally I went ahead and pulled the trigger on it. You know, if y'all know me, you know I wasn't going to let it go too long without having this game back in my collection. So it's back, Last of Us remastered, and now I just got to wait for the second game to come out. Another game in that bundle was the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I don't really play fighting games. The main reason really, okay, so basically it was this game, it was the Far Cry Primal, and another game that I want to show you. It was 3 games. You know, I think I got them for like $15. for all 3 of them. Wasn't much because it was on an auction, and I just, happened to bid. And, I was trying to go after Primal. Primal's, $10, $12, $13 game or whatever. And this game right here, I'm assuming, I think it's like 17, 20 bucks, something like that. And the other game goes for like 17 too. So I paid like $15 for 3 of them. So, it was definitely a good deal. And, like I said, I don't play the fighting games too much. I just kind of suck at them. So, but, it's nice to have that in the collection. Next up is some more bundles that I got. Was the Need for Speed. I bought this when it first came out. This is probably one of the weakest Need for Speed games on the PS4. It was okay. It just wasn't, I don't understand why they know that they have so much money that they could make if they would go back and remaster, Most Wanted from like 360 or the PS2, not the one not the Most Wanted they remastered for PS3 or remade or whatever, but actually remastered the original Most Wanted. Do that, or like remaster, like Underground 1 and 2, or make a Underground 3. You got all these people screaming to do that game, but yet you're making like this copy, then you're making like Payback and Rivals and just games that, that nobody really wants. They're not that great. And, people are screaming to go back and make what got you where you're at. But I also have the Need for Speed Rivals. This was, if I ain't mistaken, a launch title. I had it back when it first came out. I like this game. This game was pretty good considering, does it still hold up now 6 years later? Who knows? But definitely, it's still another good one to have back in the collection. I got this one part of the bundle deal with the something or another. I can't even remember. I got so many games. But yeah. Another game that I've been looking for, and I never can find it at GameStop. But it's kind of ironic that I actually did find it at GameStop. And, I go to eBay trying to find it and never really can find it on eBay as well. So I don't really know how popular or how rare this game, possibly could be. But it's the Pinball Arcade. Didn't pay much for it. I think it was like maybe $11 or $12. Wasn't much. Just so happenly, my local GameStop here, the one that I usually go to, lo and behold, they had a copy of it. You know what I'm saying? So it was pretty crazy, that I finally found this and didn't have to kind of go and, pay some crazy, crazy amount for it. Or, like I said, I don't know if it's popular, like rare, or, or what. I'm not quite sure, but all I know now is it is in my collection. I don't have to worry about, looking for it no more. So, Pinball Arcade, I definitely want to play this because, some days you just want to kick back and just, pop on the game for, 35, 45 minutes and just play something really quick and easy. And, sometimes you ain't got time to play these damn 70 to 100 hour games. And, especially when you work full time and then, deal with life. Life sometimes cuts into all that. But the last game that I have is the Sniper Elite 3. This was also part of that Far Cry Primal, the Marvel vs. Infinite, and this was the last game that was with it. So I needed this game, in the collection. It also had a GameStop made case, but as you can see, I have already got the, the original case that it goes with, so thanks to GameStop. But yeah. So now some of the games that was, I'll just leave this here while I'm talking. Some of the games that was in the bundles that I've already sold, I had 2 copies of God of War, sold both those copies. FIFA 18, there again, like I said, I don't collect the sports games, so I sold it. Watch Dogs 2, Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, Infamous Second Son. I want to say there was a couple other games, but all those games sold, and I made my money back and then some. So basically all the games that I have that I gotten from OfferUp or Let Go or Facebook, all these games, they were free. So that's what I try to do. But yeah, guys, I got some more games. 2 more games came in the mail today, and I went ahead and opened them to look at them and everything, make sure everything was good on them. But I just decided to hold them out of this video, just so that way I can go ahead and have those 2 games, plus the games that I still have in the mail that's coming to me. That way I'll have those games as well for my next video. But yeah, I mean, if you like what you see, please, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Hit that bell. Get notified when my videos come out for you. Like I said, I try to put these videos out, every 2 weeks. That way it gives me time to build up some games to show you, because I don't want to make a video with just 3 or 4 games. That's just wasting my time. Go check out my collection video. I think as of right now, I have 206 PS4 games. I believe that's right. I've got everything, cataloged, in my memo on my phone. So that way, when I'm looking, I can see, I can look up something real quick to see if I've got it. Because trying to remember 206 games in your mind, sometimes you can't quite remember, hey, do I have that game? Do I not have that game? I don't know. So, I've got it cataloged on my phone. And that way, I can always pull it out and look to see what games I need, what I don't have, or what I do have. Not trying to ramble, just kind of got on a little topic there. But yeah, guys, that's all I have today. And I hope you enjoy this video. Please, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment. I'll get back with you on a reply. And until next time, guys, I'm SPT Killerwood, and I'm out.